Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff. Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility. Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better. Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this? It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic. Doc's messing around with superconductors. Very cool. Complex oxide ceramic. Perfect Type 2 superconductor. It'll run hot, but maybe good for an outboard controller? Some kind of polymer. This is awesome. A self-healing polymer. This stuff will survive almost anything.
Parker, we've been focused on limb replacement, connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages. But what if instead We gave people something they've never seen. Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds. Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday I'll turn the tables. I'll teach Norman.
Man, I remember the first day I interviewed here.
In some sad, sick way, the City Hall attack may have done some good. Norman's approval ratings are sinking.
Wish Doc wouldn't fixate on Norman like this. Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
We really need to get better about organizing our workspace. Lots of late nights in this lab. Glad Doc keeps the snacks stocked up. We should get more of those little cheese squares, though. Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. You ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Huh. No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
to changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
Neural interface would be a big step, Doc.
Big, yes, but essential. If our prosthesis is anything less than effortless to use, we'll have failed. We'll get there, Peter. We have to.
What's that? Wait, is this the raft? Are you doing work for the Supermax prison?
Indeed. They're soliciting bids to modernize their security grid. Figured I'd try my hand. Lucrative contract, and a satisfyingly difficult nut to crack.
Doc's working on some kind of advanced hypodermic delivery system. Maybe to help with implant rejection? I don't know, that's a big needle. Wonder if I could 3D print a web shooter. What is this stuff, Doc? Looks like armored plating.
Defense prototypes. Fascinating, really. AIM has requested a number of samples of my work. Who am I to deny them my genius? Ha! Kidding, of course.
Advanced idea mechanics. Doc, are you sure it's a good idea to accept grants from AIM? Their rep is pretty shady.
Beggars can't be choosers, Peter. Once we're on our feet, we'll reevaluate our funding partners.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up. Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
All units, we have reports of an attack on an armored vehicle. Backup needed in the meatpacking district. Over. I have to tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but after the City Hall bombing, I gotta admit, you were right.
A lot of people have been telling me that, congratulating me, but I don't want congratulations. I would have loved to have been wrong, or better yet, for those in a position of power to have listened to me and done something. But they didn't, and I'm not sure they'll listen now. Unless concerned citizens like you and I make ourselves impossible to ignore. Stand up! Take your city back! That's the only way we can ever be sure that justice will be done. That, and listening to me every day!
has Osborn done for you? Left you to rot, to scream, to live in fear and pain. Osborn lords above you, free from responsibility and consequences. Give Osborn to us. We promise that you will be rewarded. Osborn does not deserve your mercy or your pity. Osborn is a cancer, and cancers must be cut out. We do not wish to harm these people. We are born
Sable ground teams. Need a status report from Upper Chinatown.
Control. Rooftop outpost under fire from demons.
Hey, MJ.
All right, I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
This is Control. Boss wants a status update on 2 bridges. Over.
Traffic control point Charlie taking fire from demons.
Whoops! These sending civilians after me now?
Requested to contain multiple hostile vehicles. Available officers, move on the financial district. This is Sable Control, requesting status update from Park City. Over.
Control. Rooftop outpost under fire from demons.
May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could never make it work on my own.
All
Ground teams in port side, this is Control. Do you have an update at your position?
Need reinforcements at Outpost Foxtrot. We're taking fire.
I got an interesting tip today. Remember that barbaric beast named the Rhino? Apparently last night he almost escaped from his cell in the raft. How, you ask? Well, no one there seems to know, but they assure me he's been relocated to a more secure cell. Now, I'm no expert on Supermax prisons, but isn't the whole point of them that there isn't anything else more secure? I mean, he's a 700...
I'm losing him!
Reports of armed suspects mugging civilians. Backup requested at port side. Please copy. Ground teams in port side, this is Control. Do you have an update at your position?
Checkpoint under attack by demons.
units advised. We have a reported assault in progress. Officers needed at Gracie Mansion. Please copy.
Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film. My prom boutonniere. Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free. Jameson gave me this at his bugle. Gotta have something to do on stakeouts. Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. One of these days I'll work out a fabric that warps. Never finished this application for the coffee bean. Would have paid more than what I'm doing now. I bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. My underarm webs. Thought they might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. My injured shoulder eventually healed. The bill took a lot longer to pay. Maybe this'll help me balance work and a personal life, if I ever find time to read it. My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing... The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10, try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment. Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Almost forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me. Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget, instead of Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. People know my parents died in a plane crash, but I still can't tell anyone they were government agents. Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale.
All units, masked terrorists reportedly have an armed bomb. Officers needed at Lenox Hill. Over.
This is Control. What's the status in Vanderbilt?
Control, checkpoint under assault. It's the demons.
Last ball game Uncle Ben ever took me to. I need to get this framed. I could really use his advice now.
report came in from Lenox Hill.
Now here's a frightening thought. Oscorp does research and development for the military. Are the demons after experimental weapons? If I was a psychotic cult, I would be. I wonder where they got the idea. What highly visible figure has made a career out of fighting madmen with lethal
I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life.
We got this, Spider-Man.
1043, a civilian bus was just taken hostage. Location is Museum Mile, over.
Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it? Supposedly, Fisk made his fortune selling these spices. I mean, they're good, but not that good. MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then.
That job offer in Delaware came... True.
There's no Broadway in Delaware, no culture.
Yeah.
What has Osborn done for you? Left you to rock, to scream, to live in fear and pain. Osborn lords above you, free from responsibility and consequences. Give Osborn...
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
to us.
Clear Hill Garrison, this is Control. What's your status?
1079. Just got a tip on a bomb threat. Report came in from Hamilton Heights.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future. Rejected costume designs. Not bad, but I think the White Spider was definitely the way to go.
You know who predicted this? Jameson.
Spidey Squad, my one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there.
Agents, this is Control. What's the situation near Carnegie Hall?
Outpost X-ray under attack. It's the demons.
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man? Spider Crisis coming through!
Remember when Spider-Man had a sidekick? The Black Cat, a curvaceous young lady in leather. Not the kind you'd bring home to mother. And then it turned out she was a thief! Big shock, right? Well, I hear she's back. And let me make a prediction. Spider-Man's going to give her a second chance. Is it because he's naive? A thief himself? Or is he just thinking with his web shooters? Spider-Man, I know you're listening, so let me issue a warning now. As the old saying goes, lie down with cats, get up.
A spider signal. Cool idea, but any light source that made it bright enough was also way too hot.
A civilian bus was just taken hostage. Available officers, move on Yorkville.